everybody, welcome back to the Maine Morgue Horror Pack Indie Movie Review here on the Maine Morgue. My name is Jamie Santamore, your host for the show as always. First up this week, I want to talk about Horror Pack, what it is, just a little bit. Horror Pack is a monthly subscription box where you get either 4 DVDs or 4 Blu-rays a month. The DVD pack costs $19.99 a month. And the Blu-ray pack costs $24.99 a month. If you use the promo code Join the Pack, you will save $3 off your first subscription box. Now, another thing that I've been failing to mention apparently early on in my pitches for Horror Pack is that if you order both packs, both the DVD and the Blu-ray every month, you are guaranteed to get 8 different titles. So that's pretty friggin' cool. So that is Horror Pack, and if you would like to subscribe, go to horrorpack.com. Once again, that is horrorpack.com. All right, this week I'm going to review Re-Animator, not the Re-Animator, excuse me. H.P. Lovecraft's Re-Animator. Basic info about this movie, it's from 1985. Written by H.P. Lovecraft from the story Herbert West, Re-Animator. And the screenplay was written by Dennis Pioli. I hope I said that right. The film stars Jeffrey Combs, Bruce Abbott, and Barbara Crampton. My viewing experience of this, I've seen this movie twice in the last calendar year. The first time I saw this film, I was sitting with my wife in my living room, and I looked at her and I said, "What's the big deal with this movie? I don't get it." And I said the same thing about Hellraiser. I didn't see the big deal with that movie either. But I watched it again today alone here in my office because I needed a film to review, and it was on my shelf, and I had no idea that it was an independent movie. But, alas, it was. Or I couldn't find a major studio involved with it. Anyways, I watched it alone today in my office, and I really started to see the beauty of this film. And, honestly, the second time I watched it, there was nothing I didn't like about this movie. The story, while it is bizarre, is fresh and new and exciting, which is something horror fans, desperately want. Especially back in 1985, amongst the, Halloween, Friday the 13th, and Nightmare on Elm Street coming out year after year after year. We wanted something fresh and new, and I think the Re-Animator is that something new. The script is very well written. Now, in a movie like this, they could give you a bunch of medical jargon and a bunch of scientific terms. And there was some of that, but not a lot to where it made the viewer feel dumb. The acting in this movie is top shelf for a horror movie and, for a non-horror movie. The acting, they got the right people for the right roles for this movie, and it really shows during the duration of the movie. Barbara Crampton was amazing in this movie. I'm sorry, Crampton. I keep saying it wrong. I apologize. The scenes, were intense where they needed to be, and that impressed me a lot. But it's also, this movie is also known as a horror comedy. I don't really see the comedy in it, other than, the talking head, but, whatever. The tension between Dr. Hill and Dr. West is where it needs to be at every stage of the movie. It was chilling at times for me. I love the scene in the hallway with Dr. Kane. I think he's a doctor. He's a medical student. And Megan, who is played by Barbara Crampton. And how it goes from her saying no, no, no while he's kissing her, to her saying yes, yes, yes while they're fucking in a jump cut. I thought that was one of the funnier things that was in the movie. The tension in the classroom between Dr. Hill and Dr. West was just, wow. I'm like, this is really interesting to see them paired up and opposing each other. And the basic gist of the hate between the two is Dr. West has been accusing Dr. Hill of stealing his former mentor's work and really trying to build on it, but really hasn't been able to. And his obsession with the 6 to 12 minutes after death that your after brain death that you expire, or something to that effect. It's 6 to 12 minutes that they argue about. The dinner scene with Dr. Hill, Megan, and Dr. Helsay, which is Megan's father, was very good, very well timed. I love the fact in this scene and throughout the movie that it's it's obvious to the audience that Dr. Hill wants to fuck the hell out of Megan, and she's completely fucking oblivious to the whole thing until almost the end of the movie. I love that Megan doesn't like or trust Dr. West from the word go, because that's a great plot point, a great way to play out your story. I mean, her boyfriend or fiance is working with Dr. West very closely, and she doesn't like him or trust Dr. West at all, which I thought was very brilliant. I love when Dr. West brings the cat back to life, and I can for the life of me not remember the name of the cat. And Dr. Crane falls down the stairs when he hears the commotion of the cat fighting with Dr. West. As an actor who does their own stunts, I said out loud, ouch, that must have hurt when he went down the stairs. The battle with the cat with Dr. West and Dr. Kane. I know he's not a doctor. I know he's a medical student. I'm just going to call him Dr. Kane for the sake of this video. It's easier to remember because I can never remember his first name. And throughout the movie, they call him Kane anyway, so whatever. That fight scene with the cat, trying to destroy the cat, was fucking amazing. Funny. Oh my god, it was funny. I laughed. I cried a little bit when they flung the cat against the wall because I'm a cat owner. I love my cat. He's sitting right out there and watching me make this video. I'm surprised he hasn't jumped up on the table and made his grand entrance. You know, I think the argument between Dr. Helsay and his daughter Megan was very well timed. It was a great scene. It really drove their conflict forward in the movie, even though it was towards the end of the movie, or towards the end of him being normal, I guess would be a good way to put it. Dr. Helsay's death scene was just like fucking wow. The scene where Dr. Kane starts to crack and he tries to be the voice of reason with Dr. West after Dr. Helsay has been killed. And Dr. West wants to bring Dr. Helsay back to life with the reanimation serum that he's created. Was classic. A great scene. I thought it really showed that Dr. West will really stop at nothing to prove that this works. And Dr. Kane is just really like, okay, whoa, dude, relax. Just hold on a second. Let's think about this. And, of course, they bring him back to life, and he goes fucking nuts. And the scene after that where Dr. Kane, goes to Megan's house to try to console her and tell her that, you know, he's sorry and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, I've tried so hard to hate you. And then they kiss and all that fun stuff. It was very powerful for me to see that scene and really like, okay, this guy can fucking do no wrong. She still loves this guy. Dr. West killing Dr. Hill was a really good scene. I really enjoyed it. And the brutality from Dr. West severing Dr. Hill's head from his body with a space shovel is just, oh my God, what, you fucking gross. And then he gets the idea to reanimate him. Just so, he reanimates him in the body so his head comes alive, and he sticks his head into a tub of blood and ice. I guess it was blood and ice, I don't know. And I just thought that was amazing. I love the facial expressions Dr. West got when he got the idea to reanimate him, just to torture him some more. The nude scene with Barbara Crampton on the morgue table blew me away. Both times I saw it. It was beautiful, sexy, and very off-putting all at the same time. When Dr. Hill puts his severed head between Megan's legs, and he's trying or attempting to perform oral sex on her as she's laying completely nude on this cold table, it was like, ew. But then I was like, into it a bit. Is that weird? When, that scene, I'm sure it gets a lot of comments, and I'm sure it's mentioned when she's sent fan mail and stuff. But like I said, that it was off-putting, but a turn on at the same time. And I love the fact that at the beginning of that scene, the body of Dr. Hill is groping Megan's breasts. I'm like, this poor woman had to go through all that during the making of this movie. Poor Barbara Crampton. The ending fight with Dr. West, Dr. Kane, and the reanimated bodies from the morgue, I thought was brilliant. Very well done. A lot of action, a lot of stuff to cover, a lot of stuff to see. Dr. West's death, I thought, came out of nowhere because I thought he was going to survive. I thought Dr. Kane was going to die. And then when Dr. West dies and Megan and Dr. Kane get out of the morgue and run towards the elevator, and she ends up dying at the hands of one of the reanimated corpses. I thought that Kane reanimating her in the hospital room, and as they fade to black, all you can see is the reanimation serum going from the syringe and disappearing into the darkness, and then you hear Megan scream, or somebody scream, in the darkness. I thought that was a brilliant way to end the movie. It sets it up for a sequel, and I think there were 3 or maybe 4 Re-Animator movies. I'm gonna get on Netflix and check them out because I'm really interested to see what happens next with the movie. All right, that's all I got for the Re-Animator. I gave this movie, as far as a rating goes, a perfect 5 out of 5 stabs score. Because like I said in the beginning of this video, there was nothing I didn't like about this movie. I couldn't sit there and watch the movie and go, I didn't like that, oh, I didn't like this, I didn't like that. There was really nothing that I could think of when I was writing this review that I could say, oh, I didn't like that, and I'm going to take points off for that. I really couldn't. So there you have it, a perfect 5 out of 5 stabs for Re-Animator. That's all I've got for you guys this week. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and all of my content here on the Maine Morgue YouTube channel. And for those of you watching on wickedcarnivalproductions.com, thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate it. My fans are the reason I do these videos. I really enjoy making all of my content here. It's fun. I really enjoy being able to watch movies and review them for the fun of it without any pressure from anybody. Although, if you guys watch this video and make it all the way to the end here, let me guys know what you think about me reviewing bigger Hollywood movies, non-indie films here on the channel. Like Friday the 13th, Halloween, Nightmare, the bigger named movies. If you guys would be interested in seeing that, drop me an email, themainmorgue@gmail.com, and let me know. All right, everybody, have a great week. I will see you guys on Wednesday with a new episode of The Maine Morgue. Stay humble, stay hungry, everybody, and take care.